Months after Juice WRLD's passing, his girlfriend, Ali Lottie, took to Instagram Live, hinting that the truth behind his death wasn't what the public believed. "You guys really think Juice passed from that? You're wrong. You are wrong, literally, you are wrong. There's a lot of stuff you guys don't know," she claimed. Later, federal authorities released their official report, shedding new light on the tragic events. On December 8, 2019, Juice WRLD, along with Ali, his videographer and security team, boarded a private jet to Chicago. They were already running about 30 minutes late, and it took the pilot another half hour to— According to Juice's friends, the atmosphere felt tense, people were acting strangely, and even the flight attendant's behavior seemed off.
The stewardess lady was acting weird, and I just felt something off. I got up to like, yo, we should leave. You know what I mean? I got up and walked to the door, and then like,
crazy,
to see if the cars were still there, and I'm like, because I was gonna be like, yo, let's just go off this plane.
Yeah.
Like,
according to police reports, the pilot was the first to board the plane, waiting for Juice WRLD and his entourage to arrive. As soon as they stepped on board, he immediately detected the strong scent of narcotics. Concerned, he left the aircraft and alerted law enforcement, triggering a massive bust at the airport. This call to authorities also contributed to the additional 30-minute delay of Juice WRLD's private jet. On board, authorities later discovered multiple illegal items, including 70 pounds of illicit substances packed into large bags and stuffed inside suitcases. Additionally, 2 firearms with high-capacity magazines were found, along with various other prohibited items in Ali Lottie's handbag. Following Juice WRLD's tragic passing, many, including Ali Lottie herself, pointed fingers.
2 of the most important people in my life because of snitches.
During the flight, everything seemed normal. However, as they approached Chicago and reached the point where passengers could disable airplane mode, Juice WRLD's team did so. About 5 minutes before landing, his security team, already at the gate airport waiting to pick him up, began frantically flooding his security's phone with urgent messages. "There's a huge setup. Be careful when you land."
it was normal, and everything was fine. And once we started getting closer to Chicago, and we started getting service on our phones, our security guard, Hen, texted the group chat and was basically like, "Cops are here, and they have a dog."
At that moment, panic spread among everyone on board. Amid the chaos, Juice WRLD consumed a significant amount of substances from his carry-on bag. According to law enforcement, upon realizing that authorities were waiting for him, he continued, taking more in an attempt to conceal them and possibly lessen the charges against him. Since the private jet was rented under Juice WRLD's name, much of the illegal contraband on board would have been attributed to him in the eyes of law enforcement. While the exact prison sentence he might have faced remains unknown, legal experts online estimated a maximum of 20 years for transporting 70 pounds of narcotics across state lines using a private jet, in addition to carrying 2 illegal firearms. Facing such a devastating reality would have been overwhelming for anyone. Unfortunately, when combined with the substances he ingested, the situation took a tragic turn. According to the official federal report, Juice WRLD's heart began racing uncontrollably, ultimately leading to the medical emergency as he exited the plane. As paramedics desperately worked to revive him, federal agents and a K-9 unit searched the luggage on board. The drug-sniffing dogs quickly detected the contraband hidden in the suitcases, raising a critical question. Why would Juice WRLD attempt to transport such a large quantity of illegal substances on a private jet? This question was later answered through a link in the federal report. Footage from Juice WRLD's personal filmer revealed that his birthday party was approaching, and the team had been transporting the substances to their destination to avoid purchasing them at the party location.
We're going to Chicago to celebrate his birthday. It was just his birthday the other day, but we're going this weekend, Saturday. We're flying out there. We're gonna have a birthday party with his mom and family and friends and stuff like that from out there. So.
2 of Juice WRLD's security guards were arrested at the scene for firearm possession inside the airport. Later, his photographer was also taken into custody and charged with a misdemeanor firearm violation. It was alleged that he took the fall for one of the firearms, which may have belonged to a security guard or possibly even to Juice WRLD himself. As the investigation unfolded, rapper Boozy suggested that the pilot was ultimately responsible for Juice WRLD's passing, calling him a snitch for alerting law enforcement. This raised a pressing question. How did authorities know Juice WRLD would be carrying such a large quantity of illegal substances on the plane? Some speculated that Ali Lottie's past cases involving trafficking charges might have played a role, while others believed it was part of a larger setup that could have pushed Juice WRLD to step away from the spotlight entirely. The speculation only intensified when federal documents reportedly contained a section titled, "Juice WRLD faked his passing." A resurfaced tweet from Juice himself further fueled the theories. "My goal is to get overly famous, shine for a couple of years, and then fake my passing." Fans began linking this statement to the release of his posthumous album, The Party Never Ends. The highly anticipated project's rollout began on December 16th with the release of Juice WRLD's single Lay It, featuring Eminem. Producer, Iwao Benny Blanco took to Instagram to reflect on the song's significance, writing, "People always say a song means a lot to them or that it changed their life, but Lay It truly gives that a new meaning for me. The day we recorded it was also the last time I ever saw Juice. Every day that moment gets further away, and I would trade this or any other song we did just to have him back. I didn't think I'd be crying while writing this, but here we are. Jared, your talent will..."
Goes in and does the entire song from start to finish, the whole song, the entire thing. So he does the whole song and he goes, "All right, run it back again. Pick the best one." In that moment, my jaw dropped. And I said, "Oh, I'm in the room with a superstar."
However, the theory that Juice WRLD was still alive was ultimately debunked when Eminem publicly paid tribute to him. Eminem spoke about how much inspiration he drew from Juice, especially for his hour-long freestyle, further cementing the late rapper's lasting impact on the music industry.
Shout to Juice too, man. Like, yo, that kid was so talented, man. He, like, his freestyle he did on Westwood where he rapped for an hour, like, what the? That's the that we used to try to do at the hip-hop shop.
Eminem further expressed his admiration by stating to be so young, he mastered that so quickly. His potential was off the charts. However, things took an unexpected turn when exclusive footage of Juice WRLD was unveiled during Juice WRLD Festa release that Ali Lottie strongly opposed.
To be so young, he, like, mastered that so quickly. Like, his potential was so